It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Do you get annoyed? I know you were all being congratulated at the White House today with the hero label.
I guess we don't think of it that way. We just think as people were given extraordinary opportunities and extraordinary times, and we're very grateful to have had that.
We'd like to dedicate the first steps of Apollo 17 to all those who made it possible.
You look up at the moon. Your kids look up at the moon. Your grandkids look up at the moon. You were the last human being to touch that surface. How does that make you feel?
Humble. And I don't look up at the moon and say, man, what a great guy you are. You're the last guy went to the moon. I do it when you ask me. And my kids, when their grandkids were growing up, it's always been Poppy's moon.
I was strolling on the moon one day in a merry, merry month of December. May.
I don't know why you led off with my rendition of Strolling in the Park, but nevertheless.
Well, I believe I hold you in high esteem. The singing, I don't know. But who started that, by the way? I'm kind of taking a side here, but what happened?
I started it because in those days I had this very bad habit of anytime I heard a line that sounded a little bit like a song, I would start singing that song.
The conspiracy theorist who said that you guys never got to the moon, that this was all a sham, it was all a show. I know your colleague Buzz Aldrin dealt with that issue, but does it bug you with these conspiracy guys on this 35th anniversary saying on this very day that was the case?
I just don't know how to answer that. They saw the gigantic Saturn rocket go off from Cape Canaveral. It went somewhere. They saw the pictures of a small Earth. They were taken from some great distance. They saw Neil and Buzz on the surface of what appeared to me to be a moon. I didn't see any cigarette butts or anything lying around out there. So I'm convinced that we went. But how you convince someone who's not, I have no idea.
I'd say all you have to do is to consider who we were in a race with, the Russians, and didn't they have very, very adequate radars to tell whether we were faking something? Wouldn't they be the very first ones to point out if we were trying to pull something over on the world?
In fact, you decked a guy who questioned your whole intent, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you're being a gentleman. All of you guys did these superhuman feats, literally out of this world stuff. And you never seemed to seek out profiting off of your success, unlike a shallow person like me, who would look for every opportunity he could.
That was our job at the time, so we really didn't expect to profit off of that. Although even Life magazine was knocking on our door to have exclusive interviews, which sort of was strange to me, why they want to do that. And I'd go someplace to give a talk in the early days before I made any flight, and they were saying things. I said, I haven't made a flight yet, so why does everybody want to hear me?
Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
You've been nicknamed, the both of you, the dads. You both had sons a similar age, I believe about 6 years old. You've made a stuffed dinosaur famous, and a Apatosaurus, I believe. They've sold out of these things on Amazon just because of that. So any message you want to relay to your sons? First of all, Commander Hurley, to you about what you're seeing, what you're doing.
Well, it's actually really nice up here. We get once a week, we get a private family conference that's video, so it's pretty nice to be able to share the experience, albeit my wife spent 6 months up here in 2013, so our son has a pretty good idea of what it's like, but he really enjoys seeing all the different modules, and you can float around and kind of show your family what's going on.
All I would add for my son is that I hope he can be on extra good behavior to make mommy's job easier while I'm out of town.
Is this the way it's going to be? In other words, guys like you, maybe working in partnership, working with some of these others, working with a Boeing, what have you. Is this the future now?
Government-run companies that generally not well run, and they cost an enormous amount of money to achieve what a private company achieves.
Are you a tad anxious?
Neil, I'm not. I am excited but not anxious. We'll see how I feel, when I'm strapped into my seat, and but I'm very excited. We're ready. The vehicle's ready. This team is amazing. I feel very good about it, and I think my fellow crewmates feel good about it too.
Blue Control Bezos, best day ever.
If we Americans set our sights on a goal and summon the collective will to achieve it, even the sky isn't the limit. I know the name of this show is called Your World, but sometimes I really enjoyed, in some of my most memorable interviews and touching interviews, were those who left this world and were out of this world. That began with a brave few who decided to go ahead and seek out the stars, and now welcome private enterprises and billionaires who are leading us way past them as well. I always think of Gene Cernan, who became a very close and special friend. In fact, he made me an honorary astronaut, so show some respect. I'm an astronaut. But one of the things I learned from him is never doubt America's greatness, never doubt what a great country we can be when all the chips are down and the challenges are many. From interviewing the astronauts of Apollo 11 to countless heroes since. One of the great things about this job over 25 years, I got to see what is possible when we put aside what we think is impossible. That's a marvelous lesson for us, and particularly me, as I look at how grateful I am for everything.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.